So when y'all dropping the track?
Tomorrow. We live. NXT just went off, man. Oh man, let's get everybody in here. It's the reason why I got this. I got a whole bunch of wrestling attire, but it's the reason why I picked this specific shirt for today. But you know, I'll get to that in a minute.
Man, we never know with you. I mean, I saw you at Fashion Week. Like, you never know. We never know why you do what you do, DNA, but you do it well. That's all I gotta say.
Yo, everybody get in there, man. Make sure y'all share this live out. Y'all hit the notification button. Y'all hit the subscribe button. NXT recap, it just went off. We got one person watching in there. Cooler than you. What up?
Yeah,
Cooler than you. What up?
Cooler than you. They become a regular, man. Welcome to the family, man.
Okay. Oh, with the classic Brood picture. Okay, that's how we know. That's how we know you want some attitude or shit for real. Yeah, let's see. I'm sharing it out. 8 out of 10 show for me. Vinny, what's up, man?
See Vinny. I gotta get Vinny on them sticks, man.
Oh, Vinny talking crazy?
Yeah, Vinny talking real crazy.
Vinny, why? Vinny, what? Did we run with Vinny before?
On 2K24. Hey, shout out to Polo, man. The Hills in the building. Yeah, the Hills in the building. Y'all see my name, Absolute Archie Carter, tonight. My man showed up tonight. We're gonna get into all that, man.
Yeah. Mike in the building. What up, brother? What up?
Shout out to Mike McCullough. Mike another regular, man. We got a whole bunch of new people who tap in regularly now. So shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all here. So subscribe, notification. Y'all know the routine, and share it out to your social medias. Let the people know that we live and that you part of the show. You know what I'm saying? We talk to y'all more than we talk to each other sometimes, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all family, Attitude Era Podcast family. That's what we do.
My guy Mike and Polo got that they got that new WWE, so I know they sitting nice.
They got the 2K courtesy of Attitude Era Podcast. So yeah, you never know. We are on the way to Mania and the release. You never know. So you got to be tuned in.
I was thinking too. We said we was about to start doing those clips. We got to get back to doing that.
Yeah, the past few weeks, everybody was laid out.
Yeah, everybody got hit up. But yeah, we got some traction in there. Ricky Starks, fresh off that AEW release, is in WWE. Archie, let me ask you my first question. What does it surprise you that this is the show he appeared on?
Yeah and no. It surprised me that he's on the show that quick. WWE, they normally give you the 90-day no compete clause where you can't go nowhere for 90 days, which is crazy. I don't know how the pay structure works, but you telling me I got to sit home for 3 months?
Yeah.
But yeah, Ricky Starks showed up tonight. Waste no time, got right on the mic. I think main roster, he would have done well, but him coming through NXT, he's going to do great because he can wrestle. And he's good on the mic, and apparently the people know him because the crowd went crazy. So you see the name Absolute Archie Stark. He's quick. I never. The only other quicker appearance might have been Lex Luger when he was on the pay-per-view one night, then on Nitro the next night. But yeah, Ricky Starks is in WWE, and I'm here for it. I think it's gonna work out very, very well for him.
So let me ask. So this is what I was going to say to you while I was wearing this shirt. I'm letting them know it's because what I've seen was some real Attitude Era, some real Monday Night War shit that just happened tonight. Even how he appeared. Who appeared like that? That's what I'm saying. Shawn Michaels really tapped into that, that Monday Night War bag. That's a Razor Ramon introduction coming through the crowd.
Just
glasses on, no real wrestling attire. That's why I peeped it. I'm like, okay, I see where he went with it. It was effective. I seen everybody online, everybody's responding to it crazy, and it got a great reception. So let me ask you this: is the debut just on NXT, or do you think he finds a rivalry on here and he stays on NXT?
I think I could see Ricky Starks being the NXT champion, to be honest. I think with his work in AEW, like he hasn't wrestled in AEW. It's been a while. Like he's been on ice. They packed him up. It was an issue. You know, we had a little event with him, and he told us some things. You know, we had some info months ago, but we ain't no snitches on Attitude Era Podcast. So it's I could see him on either, to be honest. I think Ricky Starks is that good of a talent, and he's passed a lot of the NXT talent already because he's been wrestling, he's been doing promos, he's good on a mic. So I don't think he needs much development. I think he just has to learn the WWE style. But either main or NXT, I think Ricky Starks, it's a good pickup. It's a great pickup, actually.
I think it's an amazing pickup. I also think, like you said, they're moving fast. Like they're not wasting no time. They're effective. What was he released yesterday? Like
within the last 48 hours, it's been official.
48 hours. Keep Ricky on NXT for a good year or two, and then maybe bump him up. I don't see him being on there.
Not no year or two. He's going to be too hot down there. Ricky Starks is going to be hot, like white fire hot in NXT.
Let me ask you this, right? Trick. I don't like Trick going against Eddie Thornton in a strap match. I like what Vinny said. I don't think Trick should be in a strap match during Black History Month. I'm not a fan.
It just puts me in the thing with Trick again with the gimmick matches. Let him wrestle. Let him be on his big man shit and wrestle. Let him do his thing. But it's always something with Trick, and maybe that's the attraction of Trick Williams, that you can do this other stuff with him. But I still think he need that one crazy classic banger match that you can go to, like, hey, yeah, Trick can really get down in the ring. But him and Eddie Thorpe strap match, people gonna want to watch it. Vinny, I don't know. Timing. I don't know.
Let me ask you this: Ricky Starks, Trick Williams feud. That's why I brought him up right now.
That could work.
Yeah.
That could work. Ricky Starks, anybody in NXT will work. You could put him in there with Obafemi. You could put him in there with Ethan Page, Lexus King. Like he's that guy, and I think he's gonna make the people in the ring with him better in NXT. So maybe that's why they brought him there. Because Ricky Starks is like that.
I think it's time Trick goes the main roster. I don't know why Trick wasn't in the Royal Rumble. And I right now, just to hear he's battling Eddie Thornton at Vengeance, it just sounds like he's just around. Like, I think it's time. He had the NXT belt 2 times in a row. But
the fact that he's in a strap match is letting you know, well, they're running out of stuff to do with him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, when you do these matches, strap match, you win this match, what does it mean? It doesn't, like, I don't see anything changing. You get what I'm saying? Like all his other matches had value. Like, okay, this is my thing, right? If you have a championship contender wrestler, and it's the same thing I say with Roman, right? And even though they may not be fighting for the championship, you still have to put them in matches that mean something equivalent to the championship. Okay, Roman is not fighting for the WWE title no more, but you put him in a tribal combat match to where it's for the Ula Fala. It means something. You see what I'm saying? Trick versus Carmelo means something. Trick versus Eddie Thornton in the strap match, it means what?
I think they're running out of stuff to do with him.
Yeah.
And it's just going to start becoming just, what can we do now with him? I think he draws very well for NXT. And like I said, there's something going on, so why they haven't pulled the trigger on him. So, and that's this weekend. Vengeance is Saturday. So
yeah, day after Valentine's Day. Yes, sir. So let me ask you this then. Thank you for joining us.
Not a problem, gentlemen. Not a problem. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Oh man, look at him.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Mr. Sippable. How you feel about Ricky Starks debuting and then debuting on NXT?
I think for WWE, what they trying to do, they got a lot of talent. You know, you talked about the Royal Rumble. A lot of guys here in the Royal Rumble. Wyatt Six, New Day, you know what I'm saying? None of the NXT talent. So I think they want to bring it down there to kind of spread their roster. Because you put him on the main roster, he can cook, but you're going to have a lot of people sitting around not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So NXT, everybody working NXT, everybody getting some run. And you could really get his name. I mean, his name is good. You saw
all that crowd went crazy. That crowd was crazy. They had a Ricky Starks chant and everything.
Yeah, but what you do is you delay. Like, remember on NXT when they brought Julia, then they brought Stephanie, then they brought Zarya. Like, that was too much at once. And AEW had a couple releases, so if they all coming or a couple of them coming, they probably like, hey, spread it out.
That's what I wanted to ask you and ask the chat. Y'all think we gonna get Rusev and Aleister Black back in WWE?
No.
Damn. No.
But remember, Rusev was that dude. Rusev had the thing with Cena. He rolled out there in the tank. Like, Rusev
I think
huge.
I think they use him because they need some heels. You need some heels.
I just don't see them thinking that he's of any substantial use. So they're not gonna waste their time doing that when they just made a bunch of releases. Ricky Starks was brought to NXT basically because they have too many guys on the main roster that they don't know what to do with. So I don't see, you know what I mean? Like, nah, I don't think Uncle Rusev is pulling up.
Yeah, and they released what was it? 4 people from NXT.
Yeah.
The Good Brothers, a man with Chase U, Elektra Lopez. Oh, that was like NXT town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was also to make room for some of these people, which I think.
What up? So how you?
And I saw they trademarked like 12 names. Like, they got 12 new trademarks for names. So we'll see.
And how y'all
Trick loses, go to main roster as a heel. Hey, you know, Polo, we the heels over here. So we gotta come up with a name for our stable, Polo.
Strap match. Trick Willie. How you feeling about that?
Go on, put your kufi on. Let Jerry Dr. Umar HP in his bag. Come on.
First time to do this. You know what I'm saying? You had all of January where that man was in a triple threat with him and Oba and no one wanted him there. And you waited till February, mid-February, to do a strap match with a black dude. I think it's like that, but there's people out there who do, like, bruh, come on, man. I get it. They did away with extracurricular activities. They probably didn't even think of it like that. Maybe they did. I don't know. I do think it's Trick tying up loose ends on storylines, but it's not really a loose end because nobody wanted Eddie Thorpe to be in that triple threat match.
Yeah, it's like, again, like I was saying, telling DNA before you got on here. I think they're kind of spinning the wheels on Trick. They have nothing for him.
You got to pull the. See, this is where WWE can really, like, they could accidentally drown somebody. You know how when people be drowning, they be panicking, and the first thing you do is try to grab on somebody. If you do this to Trick, you either pull the trigger or you don't. If you don't, he's how many time champion he's gonna be in NXT?
I think the Royal Rumble, they missed on calling Trick up, and they missed on bringing Jade back.
Oh yes,
I agree. 1,000,000%. Trick Williams was supposed to be in the men's Royal Rumble 2025.
Yo, that theme would have hit. If you were not familiar with Trick, you would have got familiar with Trick. And then once
But him and Jay Uso faced off, and they had a whoop that trick, yeet, whoop that trick. Yeet. Man, that crowd, it would have been crazy in that arena.
And then you would have seen this type of star power, like, dang, okay, but I don't know. You keeping him in NXT, okay. Eventually, we got to get to him and Obafemi one-on-one, but you kind of missed that chance by putting that, like, you know what I'm saying? Trick was hot, Oba was hot.
You know what's crazy? All the talent in NXT, Obafemi's wrestling A-Town Down Under this weekend.
Yeah. And I think that's to keep the main roster people busy. Because what are they doing on the main roster? Nothing. You know, messed up tag team wrestling on the main roster.
So look, this
so Trick Williams in the strap match and Obafemi in the 3-way. HBK tripping.
but Oba, that works because they're gonna show he's gonna beat them. You're not gonna put an NXT.
They're gonna make him. It's gonna make him look really good, actually.
Yeah. So now for A-Town Down Under, y'all lost to an NXT guy. Okay, you know what I'm saying? There is that, but I don't know, man.
And I would hate for them two to win the NXT championship.
That'd be bad.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
But yeah, let's not even put that in existence. I ain't got no wood. That'd be bad. That'd be bad booking. I feel like A-Town Down Under is going to split. They're late on the split. Remember when Austin Theory was kind of like getting into it with Grayson Waller? They've like since it's almost been like a year since that. You know, WWE is all over the place. All over the place. Storylines don't. Sometimes we're not even getting payoffs. We never got a Chad Gable Otis payoff.
They had the one match, so.
Let me ask you this. Javante's cleared. Vengeance Day. Ethan Page. How you with him?
That shit about to cook. Ethan Page, he's a good heel. He's a great NXT heel. And Javon Evans has had a string of good matches. Remember they put him in there with Randy Orton. So they got, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be one that probably steal the show. I ain't gonna lie. That one probably gonna steal the show. Yeah. Oh man, I forgot about that one. Oh, that's
gonna be good, man. Like, I feel like my issue is that, to me, just hearing that, why does that hold more importance than the Trick match right now?
Because the Trick match is really no payoff in it. It's really no build up to it. It's just they needed to put Trick Williams on the PLE.
Yeah, I just don't understand it, man. Like, one day I want to get put in the right end of the bookings rooms, and I want them to teach me some shit that makes me say, "Oh, okay, I get that's why you did that stupid shit." Okay, makes sense now.
I would,
because you might go back there and they might tell you some shit, and then you might be like, "Oh snap, they do know what they doing." But the outside looking in, man, it's like this guy's the hottest thing smoking.
I think the writers.
I get you wanting to keep him to push the CW network in your company because you don't got that big of a star, so you don't let him go to the main roster. But it's like, for him to be doing these matches, you might as well let him go.
Or maybe they're trying to build other people, because if we let you go and we lose.
Yeah, but you don't build in a strap match.
Yeah, versus Eddie Thornton.
I think
if anything, like like when Ethan Page showed up, they put Trick in the feud with him. That's how you build. That made sense. You put him with Ricky Starks right now, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, they should have Ricky. Hey, I'm here. I know y'all got an event this weekend.
I got an open challenge.
Yeah. Then that's, and then maybe that's when Trick could have walked out there like, "Hey, brother, you don't just come here and get that."
You forget this is my house. Then
that's how you build a thing with, and that would have been both of them But see, that would build Trick versus him and Thorpe. Like that, him and Thorpe, it's gonna be a one-off.
Yeah.
And that's it. They just needed Trick for the PLE. I mean, so he has value, but
he definitely
that value is slowly diminishing because it's not building him. It's helping NXT, but it's not helping Trick Williams.
Right. Man, listen, they wild.
Speaking of not help, man, we had another TNA star lose tonight. Lexis King, Fandango.
What is the point? Come on someone's show and you just come there to lose.
Everybody's lost.
This is where the deal looks stupid. Like it doesn't look stupid because I get why TNA. Hey, we got some. I'd rather you lose on a bigger platform and look good losing, and then people.
We gotta get one or two though to show that we have the talent, bro.
Yes. Because again, you don't want to feel like we're a worthless brand. Because you put your TNA World Champ in the Royal Rumble, and guess what? He ain't last 5 minutes.
Because the reality of it is, NXT, as good as it is still a developmental brand. So you telling me that this established company's roster of established wrestlers comes here to lose to developmental talent?
Right. You said
bad. They got the short end of the stick.
Whoa!
I'm gonna mute my own mic on that one.
That was crazy.
You said Zach beat Wesley at that one PLE. Whose PLE was it? Was it
Say what?
He said Zach from the Rascals had beat Wesley at the PLE. I can't even remember that, and we covered it. I thought Wesley. Thinking back, I can't remember. Maybe I'm wrong, because the Rascals took L's. Like they always.
I think they split or something.
They might have.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's still, for the simple fact we don't remember and there's only one we can name, says a lot.
Yeah.
Jordan Grace should have at least got one. Joe Hendry should have got more than he got. He did more appearances than he had matches. And like I said, it makes WWE look good. Again, it's the Trick Williams thing. NXT looks good, but the talents is not helping the talents.
Right. And I get it if you want exposure, but like you said, RJ, like, yo, we gotta get some wins too.
We gotta get some dubs.
Last year, TNA.
And my boy Jameis Winston got eat the dub, get the dub.
Yo, when Jordan Grace came to Royal Rumble last year as TNA, she was the Iron Woman of the match. You know what I'm saying? So even though she didn't win, she looked great. This year, Joe Hendry went in that Royal Rumble. I get it. He got outed by Roman Reigns. Not a problem, but not in 5 minutes. Like, man, give him some, make it so. Maybe if they would have ganged up on him like TNA, you know what I'm saying? And then we got him up out of here. But
and see, that's when you bring in like a Dolph Ziggler, right? And he's in the middle of the ring, and he don't know who to side with. Do I go with TNA? Do I go with WWE? So it's so much they could have done in the Rumble, but they didn't. And it's I don't want to say it's the Triple H booking, but you know, if the old man was in charge, we would have saw some different things.
So while we on that, right? Because a lot of people at the beginning, and I remember us saying at the beginning, oh, Triple H being in office, you know what I mean? It's a breath of fresh air. Things is changing. Now we revisiting this after a full year, and you see a lot of people saying the grass is not greener on the game.
Well, it's the same thing, but it's changed, right? Because the biggest compliment I gave him was it's unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen, right? You don't know. It's still unpredictable. It's just the things that happen, you kind of look at a little sideways.
I think all Triple H booking, they put a lot of time into things to be really good. And, you know, a lot of times the small things matter. He don't worry about the small things.
Because Shawn is NXT, right?
Yeah.
So
I just look at it. There's so many storylines that didn't get payoffs. It didn't work. You dragged it out. You know, Liv and Rhea dragged out for a whole year. CM Punk and Drew. Well, at least that didn't feel so drag. At one point, it kind of was, but it heated up real quick, and yeah, that was it. But that went a whole year. That went like 9 months, and we only got 3 matches. That 5-match style, I don't mind it for like a certain pay-per-view here and there, but they got to break that and say, oh, we got too many stars on this roster. We have belts constantly not defended. We just defend them on TV, and people who have belts are trying to get the bigger belt, and the people who got that bigger belt, no one wants to fight them because no one cares. And when you say that on TV, man, it's bad. So NXT falls under that because when your NXT champion comes in the Royal Rumble, she gets eliminated. Why is she in there? And then Charlotte goes to NXT to see if she's worthy. Wait a second. Your champion was just in the Royal Rumble. What are we doing? Story writing. Champions, world champions, company champions never go in the Rumble.
Speaking of Charlotte going to NXT, man, Bayley took a L tonight to Cora Jade.
Damn. When you take L's to the developmental, it's one of two things. One, well, look how good they are, right? So that's a good thing. Or look how far she done dropped.
Bayley's been cold for a while.
Yeah. It was dope to see Roxanne become the runner-up in the Royal Rumble. Ooh, look how far they've come, right? You send a WWE superstar, former world champion, she was just world champ, and she's losing to your developmental talent.
But I remember we got into that whole debate about Cora Jade, and I told you that's their one. Cora Jade is NXT darling, bro. But Bayley shouldn't even been a competition.
Yes, correct. I agree. The fact that it was.
This is your multiple time champion who just come out of the Royal Rumble, who just was in a title hunt. Like I get it, but if she loses, let it be Cora Jade beating her on SmackDown or something, right? That way it's big.
Right.
Her losing in NXT is like, it's big for Cora Jade. But it could have been a bigger moment.
You know who's got a shot in the qualifying match next week? Roxanne Perez in an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. So I don't know if this is her ticket to the main roster to stay, or they're gonna have her bouncing back and forth like Machine was about a year ago. But
well, she's the reason Cora Jade won tonight, so she's still back and forth between NXT and main roster. So
they got drafts, they don't stick to it. They got transition windows, they don't stick to it. What? Listen,
they gotta again. Not Cora Jade. Roxanne Perez she's just a few steps ahead of Trick Williams. I only say that because they have featured her on the A and B shows, which is Raw and SmackDown. Trick's never been featured yet, but true. She's still in NXT.
And she was
wasn't he on SmackDown one time with Carmelo?
Not no time recent.
No, not recently. I'm saying he was though before.
He may have been, but it's almost incomparable because Roxanne was the runner-up to Charlotte Flair in the Royal Rumble. She got like a highlighted spot, and she's in a qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, she's been doing ringside stuff, getting into it, getting a little physical. Yeah. So.
And matter of fact, Trick was featured when the Raw Netflix. It was like the NXT World Champ, because right before he lost to Oba. You know what I'm saying? Remember, because Trick don't never wear no t-shirts. That's how you can always recognize Trick Williams. He don't own nothing.
Nah, he do. When I was just with him, I got a little cold in Orlando. He had a shirt on.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He was looking like you about 30 minutes ago before we started the pod.
Yeah, I'm still packing. I gotta hit that road. That's 2 hours.
Pause, man. Pause.
Whoa, I'm still packing, you homie. That's TMI. I'm good, homie.
Hey, y'all better not listen to that Chad Ocho, that Ocho Cinco interview with Stephen A. Smith.
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I seen the tabloid fly by my screen. That's the homie and all. Handle your business. I don't have those issues. Handle your business, homie.
That's
Nah,
awesome
man.
sauce that they just use
Yeah,
TNA
I don't need
scout and
any pill.
grind.
I don't need any pills, any enlargements. Handle your business, homie. I mean, with
Ocho Cinco
whatever.
said she said go deeper. He said I was already in.
Yeah, you feel me? I don't know what Ocho had to do to get his motion right, but I don't suffer from that, homie.
Holy shit! I watched that shit tonight and couldn't stop laughing. I mean,
Too much information, man.
I
TMI,
don't
Ocho.
trolling, bro.
TMI.
Dead honest.
And your man Jerry, the way he cooked that up was dangerous. Nigga said, I'm packing, and then I gotta hit the road.
Xavier Woods. Only potential is low mid card with his stiff wrestling style.
Damn, my man came in, chose violence tonight.
I'll say this, Timothy Boone. If they do that, not saying wrestle style wise, but I'm okay with that if he's in the mid card title picture, wins championship. Because Razor Ramon was that. Razor Ramon wasn't low mid card though. You said low mid card. You know what I mean? Like just make it like Razor Ramon never won a world title in any company. You know what I'm saying? But he was always that dude, and sometimes they used him as a challenger because you knew, you know, it's like
he made the titles he did have mean something.
So I think you could do that with this, and this is why I'm a mid card guy. I love the mid card. Trick Williams with the stiff style. This is why I don't think you should have got rid of AOP. Sometimes you need those type of wrestlers. I don't need everybody to be a chain wrestler.
You know who made a career out of that?
A few people. Huh?
Booker T.
Yeah. But and there's a, you know what I'm saying? I don't need everybody to be a chain wrestler. I don't need everybody to be a luchador or a big ass luchador. We need different. You know what I'm saying?
A big ass luchador.
Some people, because everybody want to jump to the top rope now like they mad athletic. No, man, stop it. But Trick has a lane. You want to just be a brawler, bro. Stone Cold was a great wrestler till he broke his neck and he was forced to change his style. And that brawling shit worked. It got him like, you know what I'm saying? So it could work. It just got to be used right. And if mid-card is them shit, make them Intercontinental U.S. titles bump. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people. Goldust, Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett was actually a really good wrestler. He just, you know, WWE, bad gimmick.
Nah, man. Ain't I great? Nah,
A, double R, E, double T, J.
Ain't I great? Vince Russo said he broke 3,000 guitars, didn't draw $1. If you haven't seen it, man, we got an interview with Vince Russo right here on Attitude Era Podcast, man. Check out our interview. If you're new to the channel, if you are new to the channel, and we do more than recaps, by the way, we have original content, we have original shows. DNA has one called Top 5. I have one called Food. HP has Near Fall. Me and HP have one called They Got Us. We have original series called Double Up, where we take one wrestler, for example, Razor Ramon and Scott Hall. We compare the two and decide which one was better. And then we have interviews and hot tags. Name a wrestler, we probably interviewed them. Our last interview was Bret Hart, I believe. And then we have rest in peace, the last interview with Psycho Sid that started the whole talk last year about Sid Vicious in the Hall of Fame. That was right here on Attitude Era Podcast.
And to be honest with you, I'm gonna start that talk again. We need to hashtag it Hall of Sid, hashtag Sid.
And if I go down a list of interviews, it's Mark Henry, Kurt Angle, Rikishi, Marty Jannetty, Bret Hart, Kane, Mankind, Godfather, D'Lo Brown, like Jacqueline, Devon Dudley, Jacqueline,
Jacob Fatu,
Chris Masters, Jacob Fatu, like every Bischoff,
Mr. Kennedy,
Vince Russo, Mr. Kennedy, like
Val Venus.
The list goes on and on and on. So check out if you're new to the channel.
Fatu,
Jacob Fatu, yeah,
he said that.
Oh, you did say that, okay.
And we got the two men who responsible for Attitude Era. Well, 3: Bret Hart, Vince Russo, Eric Bischoff. So if you haven't checked out our interviews and hot tags and original content, do yourself a favor, because all that's right here on Attitude Era Podcast. For those who are new to the channel, welcome, and go check that back catalog out because it's fire.
Going to one of the comments, Ms. Awesome Saucy talking spicy. Wrestling skills nowadays are far more advanced than 20 years ago. So you got to keep up with all these moves. I actually beg to differ. Everybody is copy paste. How many super kicks? How many people jump onto the bottom rope then onto the top rope? How many people do Samoan drops? How many people do the Eddie Guerrero, you know what I'm saying, Three Amigo? Like how many? They're just copy paste, and so many people they don't dare to be different. If I were to take Bret Hart,
it's the NBA, bro. Everybody running gun.
if they
want it to be exciting.
If you look at Chad Gable wrestle, totally different than almost everybody else on the roster. Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso damn near have the same moveset.
And Chad Gable's a little guy.
Yeah, exactly. So you need people to help bring out styles. Don't tell me Roman Reigns has a 50 moveset. He damn sure don't. You know what I'm saying? John Cena was a brawler, but John Cena picked up a lot through his matches, especially when he started doing that U.S. Open Challenge.
John Cena started doing Hurricane Ranas and all kinds of
John Cena was wild. And that U.S. Open Challenge, he brought out Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for the first time to the main roster rings to give them shots. All those matches was fire. And he had to quickly adapt. But like
I told you, it's to get the eye. If you just tuning into this, we want to get your eye. So a lot of the matches are going to be similar. To get the eye, a lot of matches have the same things in them. So
let me ask y'all this, since you say
Obafemi does not have a good moveset, but he had a great match with not Frazier, but
yeah, rest in peace, Sid. Cooler Than You. If you haven't seen it, check out our interview with Sid. It was great. Sid was talking spicy in that interview.
Yes, he was.
Obafemi was wrestling Axiom crazy. Great match, right? But Obafemi don't got no crazy moveset. So you need people, styles make fights. If everybody's a chain wrestler, pretty soon WWE is going to get boring. It's going to get boring.
It's there.
You need the high flyers. You need the...
see, that's why you have a strap match. That's why you have a triple threat match. That's why you have this match, because you have to add the stipulation to make the match exciting, because if you've seen the same thing, you got to add something to it, you know?
Let me ask y'all this. Speaking of U.S. title, do you think Jimmy Uso gets it? Big Jim?
I think Jimmy and Jay might leave WrestleMania as champions.
I agree. I think the setup for Jimmy Uso to get a belt is starting to, you know.
It's picking up.
Yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura was watching him in that background as he did his promo. People are
separating himself from Jay. Like, he looks different now. He got his own.
His promo style is totally different. He was like talking, like he was cooking Drew. He was cooking Drew.
I think Jimmy and Jay both are gonna leave WrestleMania with titles, and I think Jimmy's gonna have a much better title run than Jay.
Jimmy gonna lose his belt to Jacob.
I can see that too.
Because he's turning into the tribal wolf. So it means he's either going to form...
I hate that name, by the way.
Me too.
Damn.
But he's either going to form
the Samoan werewolf is crazy, but
yeah, Samoan tribal wolf. Tribal wolf. I mean, I like that he's going to have a solo run. Either he's going to break into a Wolfpack version of the Bloodline, or he's just going to leave everybody and go on his own. He's going to go rogue.
And check out our interview with Jacob Fatu we got right here on Attitude Era Podcast. Yeah,
I see you, Timothy. I see you, Miss Awesome Saucy. Yeah, Vinny, LA Knight was another one. Copy paste. Shinsuke versus Penta is a WrestleMania match.
But see, one man Wolfpack, that's hard. That's harder than Tribal Wolf.
Yeah.
One man Wolfpack is
one man Wolfpack.
Sounds like you know what name they needed? But they already gave it away. Baron Corbin's the Lone Wolf. You know what I'm saying? That would have really worked for Jacob.
Hey, they could bring it back. We've seen that happen before.
Just bury everything Baron Corbin ever strives.
I actually had a Baron Corbin T-shirt and sweater cap.
I thought they just did his character wrong. I don't know if it was the balding when he had long hair that like.
Crash Out Corbin when he was broke.
Yeah, like certain things he just didn't get right with him. But I felt like
Corbin was good in the ring, though. What made me like Baron Corbin was I saw him at a house show.
Mm.
And the things he did at the house show, I was like, yo, why isn't he doing this on TV?
Yo, Ilya Dragunov versus Penta would be insane.
Super fire.
Where has Dragunov been?
I thought he was injured.
Yeah, he is. Yep, he is.
Yeah. But you can't do that at Mania. It's no build up, so you gotta wait. But let Penta get a strap and then let Dragunov when he gets cleared. Let them rock for that shit. You got my money. Damn, tore ACL. Those type of injuries I'd be nervous about because your career be different. Your moveset be different.
You see, Charlotte Flair came out there with the Stone Cold knee brace. So,
damn, bro. And that's another thing. Jimmy always get hurt. We talking about Jimmy Uso. Jimmy seems like he gets hurt a lot. So
I would be happier for Jimmy winning a title than I would be for Jay, actually.
No, fuck that.
I'm talking about me personally as a fan because Jimmy's always been the second Uso.
And he's the older one. I can see that. But when Gunther beats the brakes off Jay week after week after week, you'll feel differently. You'll yeet. You're going to yeet. You don't even know it. It's going to happen. But you know it's crazy.
Jerry, don't you ever point at a camera again and tell me I'm going to yeet. Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
I know I made you squirt a few weeks ago.
Yo, we talking about drinks. Because, you know, there'd be people out there.
Hey, we just be having a good time on Azure Podcast. Yeah, but NXT was pretty good, man. We had Ricky Stark. I guess we call it a debut. Quick.
Yeah.
My man flew from Jacksonville. Well, he
Jerry
Uber from Jacksonville to Orlando.
I was saying it was real Monday Night Wars how he appeared in that crowd, man. It was giving me Razor Ramon vibes.
Yo, I wouldn't be mad at it if they make a little stable. I just don't want it to be on NXT and they be like, yo, we tired of y'all thinking y'all the best. We tired of y'all saying this, that, and this. Like, yo, just be, you know what I'm saying?
About the stables, they never really cross over to main roster. If the Undisputed Era,
I like that though. I like that though. If next week another one pop up in the crowd, that's hard.
Yo, and they start connecting. Like y'all say y'all the best, right? But we hearing that like almost very, very reminiscent of NWO. But let's not call them NWO. Let's not say we taking over. But like we, you know what I'm saying? Like skill wise, skill for skill.
See, because Undisputed Era showed up as a group already. Like they just showed up. That's what happened with the Shield. The Shield just showed up on main roster because Roman Reigns never was in NXT.
Yes, it was.
When was Roman Reigns in NXT?
He popped up in NXT. Hold on, let me get a little clip.
I'm talking about the Shield. Dean Ambrose wasn't in NXT.
The Shield.
No, I'm talking about faction. They popped up on the main roster as a faction.
Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Only one went to NXT was Seth Rollins.
Nah, Roman was in NXT, bro.
When?
Roman used to have tights.
I don't remember that. And I've been watching NXT for a long time.
Roman Reigns makes his NXT debut. 2012. Yeah, Roman Reigns got an interview on there and all that. He got
10 years ago? 13 years ago?
Yeah.
Nah, but I don't remember that.
It was on there, bro.
Yeah.
You know why? Because he wasn't the tribal chief and he was still saying corny shit. Roman Reigns is a really fun guy. But the problem is he wasn't, it was like.
I don't remember that, bro.
They could see the talent. They was all in Florida. I forgot what FCW stood for, but yeah, they was all.
Yeah, they was there. I remember that. But I don't remember.
You might not. Roman wasn't the next big thing yet. Yeah, he had the black trunks. Yeah, Roman used to wear it. Yeah.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
I blocked that out. I blocked that out of my memory for a reason.
Yeah, he showed up in the Shield. Even his music, all the way up until he got the Tribal Chief music, was always reminiscent of the Shield music. They had a hard time figuring out Roman's.
They had some terrible gimmicks in Florida too. Batista used to come out there with the chain on his neck, and yeah, they had some horrible gimmicks down there.
Florida Championship Wrestling.
FCW. Yeah, man. I don't remember. I remember it because I go back way to when Bo Dallas was champ. That was
another one they fucked up. they messed up, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So
and they should have just let him be Bo Wyatt. Just stop it. Just stop. Just Bo Wyatt, and let him just be Bo Wyatt and be similar to Bray, but not. And I don't want to be Uncle Howdy. I'm just.
yeah, Seth and Mox did carry Roman, but then Roman became the man, the Shield.
They always had their eye on.
But I was saying that to say factions never cross over really. The Shield worked, but think about it. The Nexus really didn't work. The new Nexus didn't work. Retribution didn't work. Undisputed Era never sniffed the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
And they were fire. But Undisputed, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly are two of my favorite wrestlers.
But the difference is if you do it with Malachi Black and Ricky Starks and whoever else they might have released, they're already established. So you could have them pop up on different shows and just beat the shit out of people.
Or they could come there and mess with the AEW talent, like mess with Lexus King. Like, you look familiar. Where do I know you from?
Take off that Beijing. Clean your face up. Let me see what you look like.
You know what they could be? Like, remember the Main Event Mafia in TNA? Just a better version of that, because that was a little weird.
Yeah, that'll work too. I just think they should maybe try.
Because Ricky Starks, you got to dress him up, put him in you got to put him in a suit, and that's what he's made. He has that build and that look. So
yeah.
Who's top 3 people y'all want to see Ricky Starks feud with on NXT?
Oh, NXT? Javon Evans.
That's where he's at. Evans.
I do want to see him and Ethan.
Him and Ethan will be good, but I think they're more alike than different. Like on the mic, you're gonna get some great mic work and a good match.
Pause, but yeah.
Oh yeah, damn. Wildin'.
I don't know about a third one that I really want to see. Really.
I think him and Wesley will have a good match.
Oh yeah.
Him and Wesley will have a good match. Him and Trick. I can see him and Trick going on the mic. Him and Trick going out on the mic, and that'll help both of them. And then I could see Ricky Starks winning the Heritage Cup.
I think here's my only kick with that. If you're going to keep him down there for too long, he's going to have to stay down there for at least.
If you keep him down there too long, he's going to become Ty Dillinger.
Yeah.
Ty Dillinger was hot, and he should have worked on the main roster, but for some reason, it was built in. He's the perfect 10. He could have been number 10 in the Royal Rumble every year. Like, Ty Dillinger had everything lined up for him, and now he's back as what's his name now? Sean Spears. So
yeah,
Sean Spears and Ricky Starks would be pretty good too, actually.
Yeah, that works too for me. There's a few. I just really want to see him not spend too much time at NXT. I would like to see him maybe link up. Maybe they'll
cooler than you say. Y'all remember the Core? Sheesh.
He can maybe link him up and put him up against the YS6 and take the YS6 out. Like, let's just stop the YS6 shit.
That's the next round of releases right there.
Yeah. Again,
you gotta think they're releasing talent and bringing talent in, so they need talent. Then KO just signed another 5-year deal. Yeah, we're gonna get Cody and Kevin for 2 more years.
Yeah, Cody needs some new. Kevin needs some gold, man.
You know, it'd be wild if that YS6 started messing up your screen, and it was like all of them there, and then when it came back, it was only just one of them, and you're like, yeah. Then you see like WWE releases 4 of the 5 members of the YS.
Ethan Page, LA Knight, Wesley, a lot of Wesleys, a lot of Ethan Pages. Yeah. Lexus King, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a lot for Ricky Starks to go.
Alistair Black,
Miro's coming back. I don't know if they bring Miro back. I can see them bringing him back, but I don't. He'll be good. They need a heel right now, though.
Yeah, Miro coming back. Does he come back as Rusev? Does he come back as Miro?
He got to come back as Rusev.
Neva. Guys.
But shit, yeah, I think that's all I got, fellas.
Yeah, that's all I got, man. We tapping out, y'all.
Ava Rain,
Yeah,
Kalani Jordan popped up. There's a lot going on in NXT. Vengeance is this Saturday, so you know what that means. We're going to pop up and do the recap of Vengeance. For everybody that tuned in, that was looking for the battle tonight, we had to reschedule it because we want to give this to y'all and give it to y'all how y'all deserve to have it, right? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, we got a versus. You ain't going to hear this nowhere else. You ain't going to see this nowhere else but Attitude Era Podcast. We got a theme song versus battle. Z the Dropout is taking Jim Johnston, and King HP is taking Def Rebel, and they gonna do a 10 theme song battle right here on Attitude Era Podcast. We're supposed to do it tonight, but HP's traveling. He got somewhere to be. Z's taking care of business, and we want to give this to y'all the right way, to where we don't get flagged, we not getting knocked. So we're just gonna figure it out, and it's coming. It's coming real soon. So for y'all who tuned in for the verses, is on the way. So, and I think HP gonna get cooked, but he gonna fight.
I think HP gonna get cooked too, but he gonna fight.
He gonna fight.
I'm keeping it 100, bro.
But yeah, so yeah, the battle's on the way. And again, hit the notification button. If you're new, subscribe and hit the notification button because you never know when we're gonna go live. Oh, Vinny's gonna get dark for HP.
Gonna get dark, bro.
HP.
Dark,
like,
wow. Really? That's how we do.
Yeah, so I'm just saying. So the battle is on the way. So don't miss it. And again, for everybody that's been asking about memberships, first of all, we appreciate y'all asking about the memberships. We are still redoing the tiers and refiguring the prices out so they can actually be cheaper. So when you get them, you keep them and rock with us and get all the content, all the gaming stuff. And we're working on that. We should have that for y'all probably next week sometime when we refigure the tiers and, you know, get the money right. Because, we know, hey, eggs is $8 a carton. So we ain't trying to dig in your pocket like that. But yeah, so the new tiers for subscriptions are on the way. The versus battle is on the way. And shout out to everybody that got their copies of 2K. And I've been getting tagged in them. So, hey, when that drop, we're going to be doing that too. So get ready for the game. All that. So HP got his word. Hey, HP, you might.
Good night.
You're going to have to pull off an upset, brother.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be, upset or not.
Ricky Starks is going to yeah, man. So a lot of new names in the chat. I see a lot of new faces. Follow us on all the social medias. HP got a lot of things going on his other channel, Harpreet's Universe. Real big interview he got going on. DNA's been on fire. Internet's been on fire for about 2-3 months now. He dropped a freestyle and he hasn't stopped. I don't know when he's gonna stop, but
I'm not. We going the whole year. We got another one tomorrow.
Yeah, so can we tell him who?
Yeah. We got another one tomorrow with Trick Willie, man.
We got him.
New video, new song, Trick Williams dropping tomorrow. So follow DNA on all his social media so you don't miss it. Trick, hey, y'all heard the Butch song with Trick Williams. You heard the other song with Trick Williams. Now you're gonna hear Trick Williams with our guy DNA. Yeah, and another light million on the way. Then they don't do nothing less than $1 million. When
yeah,
I'm trying to get like that. So you know what I'm saying? A little million here and there, and yeah. So shout out to everybody that's been streaming my album, Good Karma, man. Thanks, it's going up. So if you haven't checked that out, check out The Archie Carter, Good Karma on all streaming platforms, and right here on Attitude Era Podcast. So we about to get up out of here, and we will see y'all. Or DNA gonna see y'all tomorrow. Because he dropped a new track with Trick Williams.
Yes,
and if something happens in the wrestling world, we're going to tap in, go live. But if not, we will see y'all Friday for the SmackDown recap where we go live doing the main event. And Z and HP is probably going to get into another argument like they always do. So
absolutely
don't miss it. Don't miss it. And it's gonna be real spicy. But we getting up out of here. Y'all got anything else, fellas?
Nah, brother. I'm good.
Nah.
We see y'all Friday. Peace.